I suppose that most pastors plant seeds in ways that you never ever know that you're doing it or ever see things come to fruition. So it's probably a little hard to say exactly, but I think the two areas that I would probably talk about the most in that is the opportunities I've had to work with people who are going into the ministry and to have some kind of influence in that, especially when I was on the cabinet. That was the case. It was great joy to be able to work with people who were showing potential for ministry and moving forward in that. And then I think the other area that I particularly have enjoyed is teaching, particularly biblical teaching, because it's just always great fun, just a joy to see people's eyes light up and kind of have this aha experience, you know, when they finally make connections and understand how the scriptures all sort of fit together and point toward the Lordship of Jesus Christ. And I think some seeds get planted then, which have fruition down the road. I think generally, for me, the connection has been a very positive thing. I think I share with a lot of other clergy the reality that we can do so much more together than we do separately, particularly through our mission and ministry gifts or through missional outreach or when we join with other churches or other agencies or whatever to make a difference. And I have particularly seen that happen too when I've served on Kansas Ecumenical Ministries, because I was making connections, as a representative of our conference, I was making connections with people from all over the state, from other denominations, and that has been a huge joy for me. It's been a great privilege to get to do that and to get to know those people. So I think for me the connection, is relationships and personal relationships that I have grown to trust in and to kind of rely on as other folks and I have kind of moved forward in ministry together. I think the conference is always strengthened when everybody feels like they're being heard, regardless of the size of the church or whether you're clergy or laity. They feel like you have some say in what's going on and not just feel powerless against the structures or powers that be. So I think that's very important. And as I think about our moving forward, I think there's great opportunity and great potential for doing ministry in new ways and different ways, particularly rethinking districts, rethinking how we use our districts, how we use and deploy our district superintendents for doing ministry in new ways and that will allow us to connect with each other in different ways. And to me, that's a very exciting possibility. I think that is going to be a great fun to watch that kind of potential develop in new connections, and I don't know how much a hand I'll have in that, but I will do whatever I can and look forward to seeing that come to fruition.